Medford, Massachusetts. This is the place where Elizabeth Short grew up. A green-eyed, dark-haired beauty with a dazzling smile. She yearned to be somebody, wanted the world to know her. Eventually, she got her wish in the most terrible way. On a sunny January day in 1947, Los Angeles police were called to a vacant lot. What they found was so horrifying they still talk about it, nearly half a century later. What detectives found was the body of a young woman sliced in two at the waist. Elizabeth Short's grotesque death was shocking, but not necessarily surprising.
She liked to play games with guys, kind of developed a reputation as a kind of tease, not intentionally.
She had also gained a nickname in her desperate pursuit of fame. Elizabeth Short was called the Black Dahlia by her friends in and around Hollywood because of her choice of clothes.
She was a very pale girl, and her hair was black, and that went with the Black Dahlia. She always wore dark clothes, black clothes, and was always well dressed.
There was always an aura of mystery surrounding Miss Short. She grew up here in Medford with her mother and 4 sisters. She attended high school here, but never got through her junior year. Instead, she went in search of Hollywood's bright lights.
When she mentioned she was going to Hollywood to be an actress, I did say to her, yes, I think if you go there, I think you will be an actress because you're very attractive and you're very pretty.
Elizabeth Short made quite a reputation in Hollywood, but it was not as an actress. She was known as a friendly girl, especially to men in uniform. No man ever heard the same story from her.
You know, she felt she had to tell stories to people in order for them to like her. She was always like penniless, without money, and wandering around, and she always she felt she had to play on people's sympathy, I guess.
In 1943, an underage Elizabeth Short was picked up by Santa Barbara police for drinking with soldiers. She was taken to juvenile court, and they sent her back to Medford. But Short was born to roam. A few months later, she was back in California.
I think some of the wrong guys were attracted to her, which is where she got into trouble with some of these guys. And when things would get heated up a little bit too much, too intense, she just wanted to get out of the situation, and they didn't want it, which was part of the reason. A lot of her girlfriends hinted that a lot of the reason why she moved around so much was to keep ahead of some of these guys, stalker-type Army guys.
At the end, she didn't move fast enough to stay out in front of whoever killed her. The murder investigation seemed to go nowhere. Then a break in the case. Someone mailed Short's address book with some 75 names to police. Most of the men listed in her book told similar stories, and they knew her briefly, she was penniless, and they helped her out. These leads, like all the others, led nowhere. The Black Dahlia's gruesome murder received nationwide news coverage, and more than 50 people came forward to confess to the killing. Several arrests were made, but no one was ever convicted. The murder of the Black Dahlia is unsolved, and as each year passes, the chances are it never will be.